things I would like to talk about tonight is I'd like to jump right in with the participation piece. And that would start with our first round of progress reports that came out. I know our meeting falls a little bit late. That happened about a month ago, I believe, that our parent conferences were. Any thoughts about that? Interacting with that whole process of progress reports, conversations we had with our kids. I don't want anybody to say, oh, my kid did good or bad, but how did you guys get involved in that?
Well, we get the emails, so we're able to, so we keep track of them regularly. So we're not, you know, when the progress reports come, we try to be on top of it or ahead of it. We know the trend. We're watching the trend of the grades as they go. So every Saturday morning, I'm getting my email before breakfast, and I got it.
I look on Skyward.
You look on same thing.
Whatever it is, and I look on that like twice a week.
Right.
So
I know,
keep track of
I know what's going on.
Right.
I know when stuff is missing and when you get an F on a test or something. I know all that now. In fact, I've emailed like 3 or 4 of his teachers already.
Is everybody on Skyward?
Yes.
And if you're not, we can certainly help you with our parent liaison, but that is a tool that is just amazing. It's real time, and you can see lots of things, you know, your students' attendance, referrals, their grades and things like that. So if everybody's on there, we're in a good place, and if not, we can get you hooked up. But that's a very good tool. Like you said, it sort of makes the progress report kind of just an event now that happens.
There's also an app that you can download on your phone. I mean, it's on the go too.
Right.
So you can,
Right.
you know,
Definitely.
even if you don't have time to, you know, go on the internet or the computer at home or work, you know, you always, I mean, everybody has a smartphone nowadays. Where everybody has a Facebook account, Twitter account.
Yeah.
I mean, because rarely the person doesn't have it. But that application is very helpful. I mean, you get on it. You know, like I said, I get on it all the time, every morning, and I started sending my emails and texts to my kids and my wife.
All of the model schools now, including the ones in our district, have had a 2-night deal. And one of them is before Christmas, one of them's after. And one is dedicated to just celebrating school and welcoming people in like you would welcome anyone else in. Kind of a party showcasing the school. Very little business to be done on that first night. And then after the holidays is when we come back and we start talking business, registration, things like that. If you could make a little note or remember that career cruising we talked about. Some of you went through a little bit of a training last year. This is the program where students get on and explore about the career path. They're looking at the colleges, universities, trade schools that they want to attend, and it tells them what ACT score you need, what kind of transcript you need, things like that. Well, they're going to be heavily involved in that from the 18th through the 4th. So we want to make sure that we're discussing that with our students. Hey, you know, I heard about that career cruising thing. What did you get out of it? What'd you find out? What schools are you looking at? You know, how did you match up? You know, you say you want to be an engineer. Well, what is the ACT for that at this school? Just getting a conversation about it. I think one of the misconceptions sometimes when people don't see themselves as a, you know, college student or the parent of a college student is to say, that's not for us. I know my parents said that. That was kind of, that's That's not what Henrys really do. And we had a lot of misconceptions about going to college. You know, we couldn't afford it, things like that. But actually, there's so much help out there that there's no reason that a student can't make a way in college. Finances should not be a reason for a student not to go to college. Worst case scenario, they can take out student loans, which is not necessarily a bad thing, and that's the worst case scenario. But if they're meeting that mark of 20 on the ACT and 5 on the work keys their junior year of that Prairie State score, things are going to fall into place for them, and they'll open some doors for some scholarships and things like that. Enlarges, XLs. So why don't you guys come on up and
If you don't get one tonight, make sure we get your shirt size. We'll get them for you.
These are larges, extra large.
you got a triple X. And I promise if you don't grab one tonight, if you already have one and can let one of the guys get one that don't have one, that'd be great too. I guess mine. You got one of these?